In this session, we are going to look at importing the chart of accounts into RISE Accounting. So initially, we received the chart of accounts from our client, and we changed the format into the format which is accepted by the system. So I'm going to show you what it was before when the client sent us. In this case, this client specifically exported their chart of accounts from Pastel and sent it to us in an Excel format. So what I had to do here, I had to change everything and put it in the format which is accepted by the system. And the format accepted by the system has one column for each of the things that I'm going to mention now, which is the code, the description, the parent account, the account type, and the financial category. I'm going to show this to you now. So I have it open here in my Excel spreadsheet, and this is what I received from the client. As you can see, they have categories over here, and then the account numbers, and then these are actually the sub-accounts. You have the tax type, tax code, and so on. Now, I cannot import this format in the system. It doesn't let me do that. So what I had to do is I changed every single thing in this file, always keeping according to what it originally is, because like I'm not going to, for example, put the fixed assets under the share capital. No. No, I still keep the account types and sub-accounts all the same as what's in the file. I just rearrange them in an order that the system accepts. So this is what I did to rearrange them. I have here, let me just bold that. I have here my code, my description, parent account, account type, and financial category, which is what the system accepts. So let's start by looking at the fixed assets, for example. So as you can remember, in this file that the client sent to us, fixed assets is under B35, financial category B35, and then you have all these accounts under fixed assets. So what happens is, I open our file that I created. I put in the code of the account group, which is B35. The name of the account group is fixed assets. And the account type of this group is account group, and it's part of the balance sheet because it's an asset. And then I start putting in all those accounts, which are the sub-accounts, the 34 sub-accounts. As you can see, they're the same. And I put them in the column. So each one will have the code and the description, and then their parent account should be the B35. The account type should be fixed asset as what it is in the file, because it all says that it's under fixed assets, and it goes to the balance sheet. So I did the same thing to each and every account that was in that file, including the income statement account. All right, now my file is ready. Let me just save this file somewhere we can find. I'm trying to save it. Let's put it here. Okay. All right, our file is now saved. I can close it so that I'm able to import it into the system. And then I will go into accounting, chart of accounts, and I will click on import from template, and I will import from file. Click on those three dots over there, select from disk. Now I need to search for it. I don't know where it is. This is my file. As you can see, it looks exactly what it looks in the spreadsheet. And then I'll just click on import. It takes a few seconds depending on your internet. So let's just wait, and done. We get a few messages here, but because this was not a new info base, let's not worry about the messages. And then here you have it. As you can see, when it's yellow, it means that there's a sub-account. There's a sub-account. That one doesn't have anything, nothing at all. This one has a sub-account, and so on. So this is how we import the chart of accounts into RISE Accounting. We have another way of doing it. For sometimes our clients are completely new and they really don't have any chart of accounts. So we actually just take it from a generic chart of account or a template that we have built in the system. So I will go to import from template and I will actually leave it import from template and I'll click on these three dots. And you can see here the various type of businesses that we have: generic, service, retail, manufacturing, blah, blah, blah. We have all of these ones. Let's try, for example, manufacturing. And you will see all the accounts that we have here that can be used for a manufacturing business. And of course, you can always change your accounts according to what you want and so on. Now, let's say, for example, you want to create an account in the chart of accounts. So what we're going to do is, let's say you want to do another fixed asset. So I'm just going to make this column bigger. And I can see that my fixed asset finishes here where it says 66000020. Okay, so I'm going to create a new account. Just click on that button there. I'll put the description fixed asset other, just an example. And my code should be following this code. So I'm going to have 6600/020. And it will be under fixed asset. I think it's B35, yes. My account type will also be fixed asset, and it will go under my balance sheet, okay? If I want to put a note on why I'm creating this account, I can do that, there's no problem. But yes, this is how we are going to create an account, and I will save and close. Okay, so it tells me my code is not unique. And that's actually a mistake I didn't realize when I was putting in the code. As you can see, my code is 66000020, and here you have 66000020. So it's the same code. I'm going to try to save it again, and I want you to see what it says. Code is not unique. So this means that the system will not let you post anything that has the same code. So I'm going to change that to 30. And there it is. Now it worked. And that's how we create accounts and how we import accounts into the system.